Thanks for ending your Monday on 2K Sports with some NBA hoops. I'm Brian Anderson, courtside, along with Grant Hill and Tim Legler. Allie LaForce will be joining us in just a moment. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You look at the Rockets, they currently hold the 4th best record in the conference. And of course, there's the Suns, not posing much of a threat right now.
When I look at the Rockets, I think we all expected that they'd start fast and play extremely well. Now, they've been solid, but most analysts expected more at this point.
Yeah, well, I agree with that, but I still think it's too early in the season for any major concern because they have all the pieces. They're still just figuring out how to put it together.
So the Houston starting 5. Katie and Smith, the lengthy duo at forward. Van Vliet runs the show with Thompson to his side. And it's Şengün in at the 5. And for Phoenix, Brooke and Williams are the 4 and the 5. On the wings, they'll go with Allen and Booker. And it's Green in at the 1. Durant's shot is off. And you look at rookies coming in now versus decades past. Do they get more playing time right away nowadays, Tim?
I think it's fairly similar, B.A., but I do think there's more scrutiny on these teams with these high picks, so they'll get an opportunity sooner rather than later. Back in the day, a lot of these guys stayed in school longer, so they may have been more NBA ready.
Here's Thompson after Phoenix picked up the 3 with their last shot. No good with the triple. Outside for Brooks. Fires for 3. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
And you got to at least honor Brooks' three-point shot if you're the defense. I mean, he is more than capable of connecting.
Durant against Booker. And another miss by Houston.
3 misses in a row. Still looking for their first bucket.
Here's Green. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
It's really a team effort out there right now, which is great to see. No one wants to be the weak link.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Smith with a screen on Booker. For 3, Durant. Durant with another miss.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Count it. Brooks has got 5 points.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. He's really been spectacular lately. Here's your Western Conference Player of the Week, Devin Booker.
And we expect so much from small forwards in the modern game, but he exceeds even those high expectations, always generating good numbers and finding ways to be of use to his team.
Şengün finds Smith. Back to Van Vliet. Thompson, a screen on Green. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Şengün. Can they get it? And another miss by Houston.
I mean, just a tough start, missing their first 5 shots.
A streamlined rebuild for the Rockets. In 2021, they trade away James Harden. 4 years later, the number 2 seed in the West, Grant.
And they haven't shortchanged their future either. Sure, they've added key veterans, but the bulk of their roster is still very young with room to grow.
Steps back. Van Vliet, the pass to Şengün. On the wing, Durant. Shoots over Booker. Houston with another miss.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Releases. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Booker's got 7 points.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Here's Durant. Last game we saw him with 32 points. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to catch up with the head coach of the Suns. The first thing on his mind was not letting Kevin Durant beat them. He said, quote, even if it means playing off other guys, we cannot let KD get comfortable. We have to be right up in his jersey the entire game. We're going to see some aggressive D on Durant tonight by the sound of this. Guys, back over to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. Taking a look at some numbers here for Amin Thompson.
And a stat to focus on is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been working on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot better on D.
Phoenix on D. Şengün passes to Smith. Now Van Vliet. Clock at 4. No good. Had a chance to win the run there. Phoenix leading by 14. Ooh, Durant with a steal. And here we go. The Rockets in transition. Van Vliet against Green. Off with the layup. And it's Green with the ball for the Suns. A tough loss coming against San Antonio in their last game.
And games like that are backbreakers. To be so close to victory, but let it slip away is frustrating.
Look, I know it's easier said than done, but you've got to just move on. You can't dwell on it and let it affect the next performance.
Now here's Durant. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Smith outside. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by the Suns. Booker's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Green. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Rockets trail by 16. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Smith inside. Brooks on him. A nice shot by Smith.
And there's the length of Smith at work. Playing big on the interior.
And so it's Phoenix with it. Outside, Green. Pass to Brooks. Here's Booker. Clock at 6. Shoots over Durant. Booker can't get it to go.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Smith with it. Green picks him up. Outside Durant. There's the 3. The Suns clear it.
He's got to take a back seat right now. When you're ice cold, you can't just keep gunning.
Green, the pass to Booker. Driving in. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Booker's got 9.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Well, these days, interior offense takes great determination and discipline.
Rockets trail by 16. Outside Durant. Houston working the ball around. Pass to Thompson. To the paint. And Şengün throw it down.
Yeah, great finish by Şengün. I love when he goes up with power.
The Suns on offense. They're on an 18-4 run. It's Booker on the wing, guarded by Durant. Allen outside. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Şengün.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Durant for 3. Brooks with the rebound.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
Green finds Brooks. Fires from deep. He's off on that one. Rockets trail by 14. The 3 from Thompson, counted from distance.
A confident shot from Amin. I mean, when he trusts his J, Thompson is that much more difficult to check.
And so it's Phoenix with it. Outside, Green. Great start so far, 3 of 3 in this one.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Green's gone 3 for 3 from the floor. Durant, the pass to Smith. Van Vliet on the wing. Green covering. From deep. That's good from Durant on the assist by Thompson.
And he's only 1 for 8 so far. Hopefully that bucket helps his confidence.
Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, BA, most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
Williams' shot is good.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
And Sengun throw it down.
Now, BA, you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Here's Brooks. 11 points for him last game against San Antonio. Pass to Allen for 3. Durant pulls it in.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Here's Smith, and that comes off the assist by Durant. Smith's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Using that big frame of his inside, Smith has what it takes to be a major presence in the paint.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. A different look for Phoenix. Iguodaro, he's checked in for Brooks, and Gillespie is subbed in for Green. The Suns lead by 8. Here's Gillespie. Williams up top. The rebound by Shepard. Pass to Finney-Smith from the arc. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 5 rebounds in the game. Booker. Eason pulls it in. Rockets trail by 8. Now Finney-Smith. The 3 is up. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Gillespie passes to Williams. Outside Booker, 6 to shoot. With some arc. The shot no good. Good D by Finney-Smith. Pass to Shepard. Here's Okogie. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
Here's Shepard coming off a Suns make. To the middle. Dumps it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Flying in with the one-hand slam.
That right there was a statement finish. Phoenix leading by 8. There's a minute 47 left in the first quarter. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Eason with some nice D.
Well, the defense challenged him just enough to force that miss. They really collapsed when he got close to the rim.
Pass to Adams. And here's Finney-Smith. Here's Okogie. Allen defending. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Rockets with a rebound. They're coming off that loss against Denver.
There obviously was a breakdown at the defensive end. They gave away too many clean looks.
Well, they say film doesn't lie, and you could just imagine these guys watching this film. It's going to be an ugly sight for sure.
Just 5 on the clock. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Finney-Smith's shot is off. Phoenix has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Here's Gillespie. No points yet. Allen outside. From deep three-point land. It's hauled in by Houston. Easton's got 4 rebounds now.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Adams. Here's Shepard. Right side, Finney-Smith. Outside Easton. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Rockets.
You can tell the moment the pass left his hands, he knew he messed up.
Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Phoenix. Between his scoring and rebounding, an excellent period. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
They've been active, they've been disruptive, but now the question is, can they maintain this level of intensity?
Here's Gillespie. No points so far. They've got Nick Richards, and it's O'Neal in at the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Here's Gillespie. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Well, to stop him, you have to get better rim protection than that.
Rockets trail by 8. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The Rockets have become a fearsome defensive team, and Coach Ime Udoka said, our young guys were tired of losing, and they bought into it. A huge part is just shifting the mentality and doing our part on that end. Understanding how much that impacts winning, it is a non-negotiable for me. BA?
They are bought in. Allie, we appreciate the report. From going to the finals in 2021 to missing the playoffs last season, Grant, things have not gone according to plan for the Suns.
Well, you know, B.A., they followed that trip to the finals with a 64-win season. But then they went all in on the big three of Booker, Durant, and Beal. And that just didn't yield the results they'd hoped for.
Here's Shepard. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Denver. Pass to Okogie. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, great positioning and timing from Şengün there. And his height helps a little, too.
A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Here's Gillespie. Oh, deflected. Şengün with a steal. Pass break. Here come the Rockets. Finney-Smith passes to Okogie. Now Easton. And there's the rejection. In transition, here come the Suns. Jumps up, and the finish on the break with the slam.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
And they are showing you why it's so important to get up the floor before the defense can set themselves.
And Houston has possession. The Suns getting their last shot to go. To the paint. And Şengün throw it down.
Yeah, the question was Shepard. Can he facilitate enough? And that's a good sign for the rookie.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And Legs, is someone who has seen some of the great perimeter defenders over the years. Who's the best you've ever seen?
Well, the best defense, Brian, I ever played against were those mid-90s Bulls teams when you had to go up against Jordan and Pippen on either wing. And then more modern-day players like Drew Holiday, even a guy like Tony Allen when he was in Memphis, they stand out to me as well.
First-team all-defense, Tony Allen.
Year in, year out, a nightmare to go up against.
Some changes for Phoenix. Brooks, he's checked in for Richards. Booker comes in for O'Neal. And Jalen Green subbed in for Gillespie. Holiday's checked in for the Rockets. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Green, the pass to Booker. And that comes off the assist by Green. Booker's got 14.
Yeah, Booker getting it done at every level. He is just a bucket getter.
Rockets trail by 6. Now Holiday. Shot clock at 6. From the high post. And it's Phoenix for the rebound. At one point, they led by 16. Following this one, they hit the road to challenge the Kings at Golden One Center in Sacramento. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Pass to Şengün. Now here's Finney-Smith. The offensive rebound. Second chance effort. And there's a nice layup by Şengün. 10 points for him.
And that's where Şengün does the majority of his scoring. I mean, he's a problem down low.
Holiday against Green. Outside Booker. The three. Devin Booker for 3.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Here's Shepard. Pass to Holiday. Finney-Smith, a screen. Here's Shepard. To the wing, right side. Eason. Three-pointer, no good. Outside, Green. And here's Brooks. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside Holiday. Pass to Eason. Ooh, great D that time from Dunn. The Suns lead by 7. Here's Green. Finding some room inside. Green.
This is where Green is most effective. He's got a great feel for scoring inside.
Here's Holiday. Last year, Jalen Green was twice named Western Conference Player of the Week.
Yeah, and Green was the first Rockets player to win the award multiple times since James Harden in 2019. And, you know, we've seen the flashes, and now on a new team, can he improve his consistency?
Takes the hit and scores inside. Green.
I love it. What concentration. Green taking the contact well and converting with confidence.
And it's Holiday with the ball for the Rockets. 11 points for him last game against San Antonio.
Well, he also did a great job on the glass, and it made a big difference. Well, you have a feeling this would be a completely different game if it wasn't for his brutal shooting performance.
Pass to Green. Now here's Booker. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable. The shot by Dunn, no good. Rockets trail by 11. And here's Shepard for three. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Well, this is Shepard's shot. The defense can't afford to give him this much separation.
And here is Green. 10 points for him. Pass to Booker. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Phoenix making some changes. Williams comes in for Iguodaro. And it's Allen in for Dunn. And the Rockets will go for a different look here. Smith, he's checked in for Eason. Kevin Durant comes in for Finney-Smith. Amin Thompson's checked in for Shepard. And Van Vliet is subbed in for Holiday. And we're seeing teams now that have found success with twin towers inside. What's behind that, Tim?
Well, there's a big difference between positionless basketball and small ball. Key is, if you can be big and skilled, that's a pretty tough combination to match up with.
No matter how the game changes, rebounding is always going to be a factor.
It's always key.
Durant with it. Now guarded by Booker. Pass to Şengün. To the inside. Here's Smith. And he banks in the layup. Smith's gotten his third basket of the night.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Phoenix leading by 9. Booker with it. 20 points for him. Now here's Williams, defended by Şengün. Williams passes to Brooks. Back to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the floater. Misses from short range. Rockets trail by 9. Here's Durant. Rebounded by Green. For Phoenix, they've gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Green's got 6 here in the quarter.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Outside Durant. Şengün, a screen on Booker. Durant, the pass to Şengün. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
He is dialed in right now. Perfect from the field this quarter.
Phoenix leading by 9. Here's Booker. A tremendous threat on offense. He's scoring around 34 a game. Pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And this is something Brooks must continue focusing on. When he sets up guys, team chemistry improves.
Rockets trail by 11. Now Durant, scoring over 35 a game. He's someone they depend on for production. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Booker. Down low. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Suns.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
Well, don't forget about their scoring in the open floor. They've been getting a lot of production on their break.
That free throw good from Booker. And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And let's turn to the league leaders now and check out which teams are tops in rebounding this season. In the third spot, the Rockets.
This team has done a great job of hitting the boards, and they do tremendous work boxing out.
Rockets trail by 14. Durant surveying the D. Looking to get it going. The shot comes out. And Booker has got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. Williams with the screen. And the call will be against Alperen Şengün. That's his first foul. Eason's checked in for Şengün. Here's Allen. Last game for him, he picked up 10. Pass to Booker. Three-pointer, Brooks. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Thompson with it, picked up by Allen. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
It took 6 attempts, but he finally hits a shot.
And Grant, you played a half-decade in Phoenix. What stands out the most?
Well, B.A., a great city with great fans. And that exciting run in 2010 where we made it to the conference finals.
And Tim, 1 year you shot over 50% from the field and from three-point range, not to mention over 80% from the free throw line. You think we'll ever see that again?
Well, Brian, I think the 50% from the three could be more difficult because the volume is now so high. I'm not sure they're as selective in their shot attempts, which means your percentages naturally come down a bit.
So 3 for 6 is not going to be an option for a great shooter?
Don't think so. 3 for 6 is usually the first quarter for a lot of these guys.
If you let him, Van Vliet will just live at the arc. I mean, he shoots fearlessly from out there.
Williams, a screen on Durant. Booker, the pass to Brooks. Takes the three. Can't connect. Now 2 of 6 for the game.
When you're not at your best, it is great to have teammates who will pick up the slack.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. A minute 20 left in the first half. Green against Van Vliet. Green, the pass to Allen. And he can't stop the run as that one misses.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss. Wow, his team really needs some scoring opportunities, but he can't get anything going this period.
Sinks the tray. Allen's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And Houston has possession. 9-point game. Thompson outside. Here's Durant. A strong finish from KD inside.
You gotta push Durant farther away than this, or he will make you pay.
There's 37 seconds left in the second quarter. Durant against Booker. Pass to Brooks. We've got 22 seconds left in the second. Shot clock at 6. Here's Booker. That shot off. Nice D from Durant. The 3 ball. The shot won't fall. And so it's Phoenix closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And they've done well in limiting Durant's production, making him uncomfortable and getting him out of rhythm. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
You know, for the Rockets, they've had some hiccups early on, but I don't think that takes away from the potential of this team. With their talent and coaching, they could easily mount a challenge for the top spot before it's over.
And now let's discuss this game. Talk about a strong start for the Phoenix Suns.
I like what they're doing in transition, pushing the pace, getting up court before the defense gets set, just like I used to do.
Little revisionist history. All right, though. Okay. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
I wouldn't want to have to be out there trying to keep up with him. It's really difficult when he shows you this kind of energy offensively.
Here's Green. Kicking off the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. Inside, Smith and Şengün. Thompson is the off guard with KD at small forward. And it's Van Vliet in at the 1 spot. You think of the reputation that Grayson Allen had coming into the league. He's changed the narrative for the better, Tim.
Well, he's still hard-nosed, but it's not necessarily what he's known for anymore. Rather, he's a great 3-and-D option who can occasionally give you that hard foul.
And he drops the first.
And he's just a player that's so aware on the floor. Talking about Grayson Allen, he knows what's going on at all times. A really high basketball IQ.
So both free throws good from Allen. Rockets trail by 9. Inside. Here's Şengün. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Durant's got his 3rd assist of the night.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Now here's Green. Pass to Booker. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Smith outside. Back to Van Vliet. Six to shoot. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to go on Jalen Green.
And the defense is all over Van Vliet inside. But he sticks with it and wins a trip to the line for his efforts.
It's his first trip to the line.
Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And the big X factor Van Vliet brings to the team is leadership. He's very talented at setting a good tone out on the floor and organizing his guys.
Both free throws, good from Van Vliet. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Here's Booker. Booker shrugs off the contact.
No, Booker's strength is underrated, and it was on display with that finish.
And so Durant will bring it up for Houston. They trail by 9. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Fred VanVleet is a leader for the Rockets. Their coach, Ime Udoka, says Fred sometimes goes against his natural inclination, playing the good cop because Ime himself is so hard on them. But adds, Fred is a grumpy dude. He always finds something to be mad at. We need that with our team. Back to you.
They love his disposition. All right, Allie, thank you. Pass to Van Vliet. There's the triple. And another miss by Houston.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Up top, Booker. Guarded by Durant. For 3, Allen. The Rockets pull it in.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Green with the ball. Van Vliet covering. Booker, the pass to Green. Floats one up. That one doesn't drop. Some solid defense from Van Vliet. On the wing, Thompson. Pass to Şengün. Uncovered. That's no good. Now he's 7 for 9.
Well, it certainly hasn't been a smooth start after the break. Just 1 for 5 here to start the third.
Now Green. To the middle. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Smith's got 8 points.
Yeah, pretty slick move by Smith. You got to have a strong handle to go up against NBA defenders.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Booker against Durant. Green with a screen on Durant. Here's Booker.
Whoa! Oh, wow! And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played, and a confidence they're not afraid to show. And Şengün throw it down.
And we sort of expect this from Şengün. He's proven to be a reliable scorer.
Phoenix leading by 7. And here's Booker. He's got 27. Thompson with a steal. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
One shot.
Throws off for Smith.
And the number 3 pick in the 2022 NBA draft, Smith Jr.'s ceiling is considered to be very high.
Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Let's have a look at the teams who have been shooting the ball the most consistently these past 10 games. In third, Houston.
And over the last 10 games, they have done a great job at getting the shots they want and shooting a high percentage.
Pass to Williams. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. Williams has got 8 points.
Unleashes the bounce pass, an accurate assist.
Rockets trail by 7. Outside Durant. KD won't be be stopped.
Just an aggressive inside play from Durant, pushing past the contact to get a shot.
Booker with it. Williams with the screen. Booker, the pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home. Great game for him. Double-double now.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Now here's Van Vliet. Smith outside. Pass to Durant. Stolen by Booker. And now the Suns fast break. Here's Green. Green running the floor.
And it's like he's not even feeling the defense on the drive. Green just fantastic gliding towards the rim.
And so it's Houston with it. Here's Thompson. At one point, they led by 16. Şengün finds Van Vliet. It's stolen by Green. And now the Suns fast break. Brooks with it. Guarded by Smith. Allen against Thompson. Ooh, Durant with a steal. Durant, automatic at the rim.
Just terrific hustle from Durant, outpacing the defense and finishing the fast break strong.
Phoenix leading by 7. Pass to Brooks. It's hauled in by Houston. Smith's got 5 rebounds in the game. Durant, the pass to Thompson. Houston working the ball around. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Brooks with the rebound.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
Van Vliet against Green. Now here's Booker. Back to Green. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And it's like Green doesn't have an off switch. He's consistent at attacking defenses and drawing whistles.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Phoenix.
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
And for Green, it's about trying to be consistent. He has talent, and he needs to play to his strengths.
Iguodala, he's checked in for Phoenix. And a change for the Rockets. Shepard's checked in. And both free throws good for Green. All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting 5.
And, you know, I think I'll go with 2 of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008.
And now the Suns fast break. Here's Iguodala. He can't get it to go. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Houston shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
What's up?
And the free throw, no good.
Yeah, what I like about this kid Shepard is his confidence, especially when it comes to shooting the ball.
Rockets trail by 9. Thompson outside. Outside Durant. Pass to Şengün. Here's Shepard. Clock at 6. Thompson, a screen on Green to the paint. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh,
what a sensational move captured from the connected cam. Sponsored by AT&T. Phoenix leading by 7. Now Green. He's got 16. Down low. Here's Iguodala. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback. Ouch.
That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Thompson, no good.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Green in the post, and he drops it in from the low post. Green's got 6 in the quarter.
Scoring is Jalen Green's top skill. I mean, he can pile up the points in a hurry.
And Houston has possession. 11-point game. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Durant's got 11 points.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Pass to Green. Beyond the arc. Green with the long ball.
Just a threat from anywhere on the floor. What a long make by Green.
And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for Houston. Şengün. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Durant's got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, he's certainly not the reason they're down. If they're going to grab the lead here, more guys are going to have to step up.
And here are the Suns now. At one point, they led by 16. Well, Tim, Kevin Durant, the winner of the 2025 Magic Johnson Award, recognized for his grace with the media.
Well, he is willing to engage with the media and the fans, B.A., even on a range of topics. He'll weigh in and give his thoughts.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Some changes for Phoenix. Richards is checked in for Williams. Dunn comes in for Brooks. And Gillespie is subbed in for Green. And a new group getting ready for the Rockets. Adams checked in for Şengün. Eason comes in for Smith. Finney-Smith's checked in for Durant. And Okogie is subbed in for Thompson. Rockets trail by 10. Here's Shepherd. 5 points in the game. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 7.
And Shepherd is a guy who plays below the rim, but he's got excellent touch inside.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Here's Gillespie. Pass to Dunn. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Yeah, he gives up a few inches to most of his matchups, but his ability to rise above always gives him a chance.
Houston has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. And here's Shepherd for 3. Richards pulls it in.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And there's 1:38 left in the third. Here's Shepherd. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Shepherd's got 4 points this quarter. Here's Gillespie. To the inside. Here's Richards. Somehow scores the layup in traffic. Richards has got his first 2 points. Okogie on the wing. Pass to Adams. Houston working the ball around. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Yeah, this is where Adams looks to score, especially when he has a matchup he likes.
2-for-1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I go for it.
Inside. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Left side, Finney-Smith. Pass to Eason. The Suns clear it. 26 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Allen. Okogie pulls down the board.
Well, the defense was solid right there, but that's just a missed opportunity at the rim.
Here's Shepard, defended by Dunn. From deep three-point range. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Phoenix finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. More 2K action in just a moment. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Rockets trail by 8. They've got Devin Booker, and it's Richards in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. And it's blocked. Here's Şengün. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And it's going to go on Devin Booker.
And what separates Şengün from most other pivots is his level of skill, plus his basketball IQ, a really polished player.
Second free throw, no good. And you watch Alperen Şengün. He's a beast on the blocks, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he throws his weight around, but what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score. Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
And it's Şengün penetrating. Pass to Okogie. 5 to shoot. Şengün, the screen. Here's Shepard. Richards pulls it in. Richards has got 4 rebounds in the game.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Boom! He jams it straight down.
And he's battling for everything, doing all he can to help extend their lead.
Just throwing down the putback with authority.
Leaving some skin on the floor. Those are pure hustle points.
Here's Okogie. After the basket by Phoenix on the other end. Pass to Finney-Smith to the right side. The 3. Yes, and it's Şengün picking up the assist. Şengün's got 3 assists tonight.
And there's the patience right there. Şengün surveys the floor and finds his guy.
Here's Gillespie. Up top, Richards. Pass to Booker. From downtown, D-Book, a big-time answer.
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Şengün. Mark Williams, he's checked in for Phoenix. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Okogie. And so he hits both.
He couldn't get to the line once in the first half. Coach must have really talked to him at the break.
Williams with the screen. Booker finds Williams. And Williams punches it home.
That's a great read from Booker, finding his teammate on that pick and roll.
Rockets trail by 11. Pass to Şengün. The kick to Durant. Puts up a 3. And another miss by Houston.
So far, he hasn't done a lot of damage from three. Only had that one in the first half.
Here's Iguodaro. And the three off target.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Now Finney-Smith. And here's Shepard for three. And it's rebounded by Gillespie.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
Pass to Iguodaro. Lets the three fly. It's hauled in by Houston. Durant's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Finney-Smith. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And that's just incredible focus from the swingman. Durant is skilled at scoring despite the contact.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one misses.
No doubt Kevin Durant is the best scoring forward of his generation, maybe of all time. I mean, KD can do anything offensively.
Now here's Booker. Pass to Iguodaro. Durant pulls it in. Durant's got 5 rebounds tonight. Phoenix grabs the miss. Booker's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Well, his poor shooting hasn't helped them much, but you can't point the finger solely at him for why they're behind.
The first one falls. And he makes the first, but misses the second.
And they've been so much more aggressive drawing the whistle here in the second half.
And it's slammed in by Durant.
Slick dribble move by KD, allowing him to convert.
Phoenix leading by 8. Now here's Booker. Outside, Williams. Pass to Gillespie. Here's Iguodaro. Just 5 on the clock. Now Booker, guarded by Durant. And the Suns miss again. Rockets trail by 8. And here's Şengün. It goes. He's 10 for 13. So much confidence.
You gotta love how Şengün attacks on the interior.
For Phoenix, they've gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. Here's Gillespie. And they call an illegal screen here.
Since halftime, either they've gotten sloppier or the defense has turned up. You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Brooks, he's checked in for Iguodaro. Allen comes in for Dunn. And Green is subbed in for Gillespie. And a change for the Rockets. Thompson, he's checked in for Finney-Smith. And that one's good. Şengün's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for the Suns. At one point, they led by 16. Outside, Williams. Pass to Green. Got it. Good job in the low post. Green's got 23 points.
Not the most effective pick, but he salvages the play with a terrific move. Rockets trail by 6.
Outside Durant. Thompson, a screen on Booker. Thompson scanning the floor. Now here's Eason. Launches it. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 6 assists in the game. Phoenix leading by 3. Allen outside. Here's Green.
I'll tell you what, I mean, he is a creative, explosive finisher at the rim. Green loves putting on a show.
Houston has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Thompson against Allen. Here's the teardrop. Count the basket. 9 points for Amen Thompson.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
And that is great leadership. He certainly has that clutch gene that every team needs.
And so here's Phoenix. After the basket by Houston. Stolen by Thompson. And here's Shepard for 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. And here's Booker. Pass to Williams. Brooks outside. Fires the 3. Kevin Durant with a rebound. Durant's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Shepard. And here is Thompson. Houston working the ball around. 6 to shoot. Durant against Booker. Durant's shot is off. The Suns lead by 3. Here's Green. Eason pulls it in. Eason's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Şengün passes to Thompson. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. And that's 11 points for Amen Thompson.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Booker with it. Williams a screen on Durant. Booker finds Williams. It's good. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
All of a sudden, he's balling. Halftime adjustments successful so far.
So it's the Rockets now. They trail by 3. Thompson outside. Here's Eason. No good. That would have tied it. The Suns have gone 7 for 15 in the fourth. Now Green. Back to Booker. From outside the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. And it's a 6-point Suns lead.
Making his mark from long range today. That's his second triple of the half, his 5th overall.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Smith, he's checked in for Houston. Van Vliet comes in for Shepard. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle. He cautioned his guys against forcing things at the arc, saying we can't make a rhythm happen. So don't force it. Take what is coming to you out there. Coach hoping for a renewed offensive focus going forward, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Now here's Durant. Oh, Durant playing big in the paint.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
And Booker's got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. At one point, they led by 16. Now Allen. Sweet move. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Amin Thompson.
Yeah, I love it. Allen getting assertive inside and drawing the foul.
That free throw good from Allen. That one's no good. Rockets trail by 5. Outside Durant. Lays it in easily.
And that's big-time stuff from Durant. He loves being the guy to take important shots.
The Suns have gotten 8 of 16 attempted shots to go here in the 4th. Brooks outside. 1:52 left in the 4th quarter. Now pass to Williams. 4 on the clock. From 18 feet. Yes, sir! Count it! Houston has gone 2 of 6 so far in the 4th. Durant. KD jams it straight down.
Yeah, one of the most skilled players we've ever seen. Durant just continues to dominate offensively.
The Suns lead by 3. Now here's Booker. Williams a screen on Durant. Now pass to Williams. Oh, he jams it right back at him.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. And the Rockets shooting about 47%. A nice number. Now Şengün. Oh, he leaves no question.
Şengün's got everyone's trust right now late in games.
And Phoenix shooting has been good. 54% on this one. Durant against Booker. Williams a screen on Durant. Here's Green from downtown. Look at Green showing off his range.
Absolutely fearless. Green takes the big shot like it's any other bucket.
Here's Durant.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Well, this is where you are going to lean on your go-to scorer.
Spins. Shot clock at 6. Yes! Using that window!
Oh, what a clutch performer. It's clear that Durant loves the spotlight and embraces that chance to take those huge shots.
And they go to the intentional foul. Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. And the second of 2 is good. And that puts them up 5. And Houston has possession. And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Durant inside. Booker defending.
Yeah, the single-minded focus of Durant on offense, it's all about getting buckets, no distractions.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he ends up making the second. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. And it's the Rockets with the ball. Left side, Durant. Oh, it's off target. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5. And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Safe to say, that should do it. This is why making free throws down the stretch is so important.
Booker pulls it down. So the Suns win it. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
And that about wraps it up. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Devin Booker.